everyone, معاكم دينا عبد الرحمن, a PTEP coach and an English trainer. من أكبر الأسئلة اللي بتبقى فيها مشكلة معانا وإحنا بنحضر لاختبار ال PTE Academic هو ال read and write fill in the blanks. بس الموضوع مش صعب أبداً لو فهمت ال approach الصح في الحل مع شوية تدريب. النهاردة في الفيديو بتاعنا هنحل مع بعض سؤال read and write fill in the blanks عشان نشوف المفروض نحل السؤال ده إزاي ونتكلم عن ال approach اللي بنحل بيها. So, are you ready? Let's jump right into it. شكل السؤال بيجي كده في الإكزام. Below is a text with blanks. Click on each blank. A list of choices will appear. Select the appropriate answer choice for each blank. يعني once أنا كده I click using my mouse on each blank here. A list of options will appear and then I pick the right option for my blank here. All right. التكست بتاعي النهارده أنا عرضته بالشكل ده عشان تشوف بس next to each blank all the kinds of options just right in front of you. Okay. بس الشكل اللي في الإكزام بيجي بهذه الطريقة. Okay. Let's now have a look at the text. I'd give you a few seconds, like exactly the same time I give to my students to skim the text. دي أول حاجة لازم نعملها. Let's write this down together. So 1, skim the text. بمعنى إن أنت تقرأ التكست قراية سريعة to get a general idea. يعني at least when I ask you what is the text about, you know what it's about. All right? So have a look, skim it. I suppose you're done by now. Now let's have a look at the first blank. Computer viruses have been as something of life at least since the 1980s, if not before. طيب أول حاجة أبص عليها هنا وأسأل نفسي what part of speech this word is the one I'm looking for. يعني هل الword اللي أنا بدور عليها noun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, etc. So as you see here, we have got a. So apparently it's a singular noun. يعني اسم مفرد. All right? Okay, so let's write this here. نروح بقى للoptions بتاعتي نبص كده هل كل الwords nouns ولا لأ؟ fact, threat, reality, theory. كلهم nouns. Okay. يبقى أنا مش هختار على أساس الجرامر. هختار على أساس معنى الكلمات أو بنسميه word choice. Which word is gonna fit in the sentence and is gonna be matching with what comes next. طيب نعمل بقى حاجة تانية مهمة قوي عشان to narrow down my options وأفكر بس في اختيارين أو 3. أعمل حاجة اسمها elimination. مستحيل أفكر في 4 options all at once. So I can eliminate 1 or 2 options that I'm like 95% I'm sure they won't fit in. Like what? Let's have a look at theory. بمعنى نظرية. So do you think it's a theory of life? Of course not. So this is the first one I'd eliminate. What about threat? A threat of life? No. Grammatically speaking, in order to use threat in this sentence, I have got to say computer viruses pose a threat to something. So this is how I'm going to use it in the sentence structure. So do we have it this way here? No. Then I'd exclude this one too. So we still have here 2 options to think about, fact and reality. In the dictionary, it's a fact of life. So this is how you'd find a word in the dictionary. Fact of life, just to go together, these two words, you can consider it as a collocation, يعني كلمتين ماشيين مع بعض, and it's not a reality of life. So a fact of life هنا جاية بمعنى إن هي حقيقة حياتية. يعني it's unpleasant and you still accept it the way it is. يعني computer viruses existed for a long time, but it's unpleasant. You can't deal with it. So it's a fact of life. فعشان كده reality هنا مش هتمشي في المعنى خالص. Alright, so let's now take the right answer. خليني برضو أوضح لكم بإكزامبل تاني. كلنا عارفين unemployment problem, يعني مشكلة البطالة. When I say the rise in unemployment rate seems to be a fact of life nowadays. So it's definitely unpleasant. حاجة مش كويسة أبدا, بس we accept it the way it is. It's a fact of life. All right? Good. The second sentence we have got, let's read first. There are, however, several types of computer infection, all referred to as viruses. What are you expecting here after several types? What kind of word? Let's look at types. It's a noun. And what comes before the noun to modify it? Correct, it's an adjective. That's right. Let's have a look at number 2. Woo! All of them are adjectives. So let's now look at the meaning of each word and look at this concept we've talked about, elimination. So which words you are going to eliminate? Let's look at isolated. Several isolated types of computer infection. Isolated بمعنى حاجة منفصلة, detached, separated. For no way it fits in here. So I just click on it so we can just eliminate it. Now let's look at precise. When something is precise, it's very accurate, بمعنى دقيق أو محدد, which again doesn't fit in here. كلمة distinguished, يعني when I say he's a distinguished person, يعني شخص متميز, respected, admired, فطبعا حاجة positive. So can I say several distinguished types of computer infection and look at infection بمعنى virus أو عدوى? Definitely not. So see, after eliminating the 3 words, what is left? Distinct. All right, so let's put a check. And distinct, for your knowledge, معناها clearly different or belonging to a different type. يعني ما أقول مثلا I have learned 2 entirely distinct languages, 2 different languages, زي مثلا English and Chinese. All right? Now let's move on to the third sentence. Then there is the Trojan, which strictly isn't a virus, but a piece of software that appears to do one thing. طيب احنا عندنا هنا في saying, telling, talking, and speaking. You don't have to think a lot about it. It's a collocation, يعني كلمتين دايما بيجوا مع بعض. وهتلاقيهم في الديكشنري كده موجودين as they are. Strictly speaking. So this one. طب بمعنى ايه strictly speaking؟ على وجه التحديد أو بالمعنى الدقيق للكلمة. Number 4, when the operator introduces it into the computer, the alien program will take over the machine. تعالوا نبص مع بعض على الكلمات. طبعا as you notice here we have a noun, operator. يبقى أكيد هنا محتاجة كلمة تصف الاسم. So I need an adjective. All right. So all of them are adjectives again. You're lucky today. So you have got to think about the meaning of each word. So let's now sort, sort them out by eliminating. First, the option that you are really sure it doesn't fit in here. تعال نبص كده على كلمة ignorant بمعنى جاهل. Okay, lacking knowledge about something. So ignorant operator, no. Skeptical يعني متشكك في شيء. No. Incredulous زي حاجة كده it's hard to believe صعب تصديقها. So no again. So what is left is unsuspecting. بس يعني إيه unsuspecting؟ بمعنى knowing you're not knowing that something bad is happening or going to happen. Again, not knowing that something bad is happening or going to happen. طب تعالوا نكتب كده الكلمة نشوف تاني الجملة. So there is a Trojan, which is strictly speaking isn't a virus, but a piece of software that appears to be or to do one thing, but actually does something malicious instead. يعني I thought that it was doing something good, but then it turned out to be bad. When the unsuspecting operator introduces it, like a Trojan, into the computer, the alien program will take over the machine. يعني عشان كده استخدمنا unsuspecting عشان ما كناش عارفين الباد effect بتاعها. alright؟ أو ما كناش عارفين إن أصلا في حاجة bad is going to happen. Lastly, let's read the sentence. Nowadays, I'll start from here, okay? Nowadays, people protect their computers with all sorts of security software. So it takes considerable to break through all the defenses and introduce a virus. So we are looking for a noun here. After this adjective, considerable, we have got qualifications, بمعنى مؤهلات. What do you think? No, a big no to it. We still have courage, skill, and gift. Courage معنى شجاعة. Takes considerable courage to break through whatever. لأ. gift بمعنى هنا طبعا مش بمعنى هدية بمعنى موهبة. No. So it takes considerable skill. يعني بمعنى قدر كبير من المهارة. Skill. Considerable skill. And both of them collocate. This adjective collocates with the noun. All right, so and that's it. So I'm giving you a moment to again check what we've done. All right. Very cool. Now, let me show you something. I have prepared for you 2 exercises here about the words we have just learned in the previous text. I know إن كان في كلمات كتير صعبة فأنا حبيت أعمل لكم عليها 2 exercises عشان برضو تعرفوا تفرقوا ما بين الكلمات دي. وهحط لكم الexercises دي في أول comment تحت الفيديو. And that's it. That's the end of our today's video. Thank you so much and stay tuned.